How does that work then? Why has it got another feed?
Hot and cold?
Yeah, but it's got a feed there at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's got a feed there and a feed there.
It's got one going in, one to the mixer and one going out? No.
Oh yeah. So that'd be... Why is it cold in the bottom, hot there,
Where does...
shower? Yeah.
Sure about that?
So I've got this upside down. Yeah.
That's why you should always look at the instructions.
There are no instructions, Carol. Right. So that is the tap. There. Which don't work. Oh, it does.
Oh, isn't that nice?
That way, off, on, off. See, it's not working right. Grub.
Language. Doesn't grab.
So that goes in there and you'd have to tighten that up with the Allen key they supply. So put that back for a minute. Simples.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you up to?
Well, it's Saturday morning, and where we left last week, that we were doing final, kind of final sanding in these areas, and woodworm and mold treatment. And the plan was that we were going to paint this weekend, and I was going to start installing the plumbing work for the toilet, sinks, washing machines and shower. So here's my shower mixer. It's been quite difficult because it's a boat and these are designed for houses.
Yeah.
So there's been a bit of custom fitting to make this thing work.
Right.
It needs to go through the wall
Yeah.
and piped in from the back so that you've got a flush view in there. So if you want to look in there, what I've done is drilled out 2 holes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now I need to push that through there.
Okay. Missed that. I came back around to see what you were doing.
And yeah, so now I can start. Now I've got the unit mounted.
Can I look from behind, or was it a bit...
Well, you can look from behind. I had to take quite a piece,
it's a very thick wall, isn't it?
quite a lot out of the wall because of the lack of thickness.
Oh, where is it?
All right,
Oh, yeah.
that good?
Yeah, very good. I was
Well,
expecting it to be really messy back here.
Well, when we bought it, I really didn't know what to expect in terms of how was it going to fit,
Yeah.
based upon it's not a house.
And the wall was a lot thicker than what we...
Yeah, so I've had to chop some of the wooden wall out
Plus the fact we've
to
tiled on
get some
top
depth
as well,
to
so...
get the unit in deep enough.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well
custom
done.
fit,
Yeah, good.
not bodgery,
Good.
custom fit.
Yeah. Well done. We don't like bodgery, do we? Actually, bodgery can sometimes be the answer. And
Sometimes
it can be the
bodgery
only
or
answer.
clever bodgery is the only answer.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm masking up for painting the ceilings in the area that's going to be our bedroom.
And I'm going to carry on and do plums.
Yes. So, happy plumbing. and happy masking,
Yeah, enjoy.
followed by hopefully happy painting.
Oh, you'll get something done.
Yeah, hope to get the ceilings done. Because the problem is some of the areas at the bottom
I'm still wet.
are still damp, so the ceilings are okay. So I can paint the ceilings, and I think if the bottoms are still wet and I'm good on time.
From the woodworm treatment?
Yes,
Right.
then I might go ahead and have a go at staining the...
Play with the ceilings.
Yes, just work on the ceilings and
Yep.
just give the rest of the wood time to dry out.
Super.
Brilliant. That was after my marathon walk this morning to go and get electricity, because we ran out of electricity last night because we had all the heaters on down here. But never mind. Okay.
So Gracie's had her walks for today. Her big walk.
She's had a big morning walk, which means that she won't have to have such a big lunchtime walk, but she really enjoyed it.
Cool.
Had some encounters with dogs, which is always fun. Oh gosh, bloody hell. Okay,
Later.
laters. Bye-bye. Blimey, what are you doing with that?
Good morning. Sunday morning. I'm getting ready to go home. And I've spent my weekend doing plumbing work, and got the shower in. Slightly rough, but I'll tighten that down in a minute. So what I'm doing at this point, these pipes here are the soil pipes for the sea toilet.
Right, okay.
So as we're doing the plumbing, these apparently have got a life expectancy whereby they hold back any odours for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Because of the difficulty of getting this pipe in and out, I can anticipate that this pipe has not been changed for many, many, many years.
Ooh.
So it's changing them. There's always a risk with these because these here are what they call seacocks.
Yep.
And they can seize.
Right.
And seize open or seize half shut if they're not used that often.
Yeah.
And they're basically a stopcock.
Yeah.
To prevent the water coming in.
Right.
There's always a risk when you cut into these pipes to remove them, because you have to cut them and get them off, that there could be a massive, if the gate on this is locked in an open position or semi-open position, there's no stopping the water coming in.
Oh, what, from the river?
From the river, and then you're in a big world of pain.
What do you do? Have you got a contingency plan?
Well, yeah, the contingency plan is, so basically if they're sea solid, you either leave the toilet alone.
Yeah.
And wait till you get out the water. Yeah. To replace these, right. Or you try and do a repair to stop it sinking.
How do you know if they're seized?
You don't.
Right.
So this one I've replaced.
Okay.
This pipe, so this is the in feed.
Yeah. For
the water to come in for the flush.
Uh-huh.
And this is the soil for it to go out.
Right, okay.
All right. So what I'm going to do is cut into the pipe.
Yeah. To
see how much it...
Oh, that's a good idea.
Weeps.
Yeah. All right. Well, can I watch you?
Yeah. So there's bound to be a bit of water coming out. So I broke into it.
Oh, look, it's pissing out. Pardon my French. It's weeping out water.
I just explained to you that it will weep some.
Right, we're not panicking then.
We're not, no. If it spurts massively, then...
So is this poo water?
This will be poo water.
Oh.
And as you can smell it already. So, now if it were spurting, by doing it this way, I'd have an opportunity to stop it.
Right. And it's not spurting. Oh, yeah, you'd get some bodgery
I got to get some tape on it.
And leave it alone until the boat's out of the water.
And leave it alone, yeah.
Oh, well, that's quite positive.
But I've put a hole in it, look, so it's kind of...
Yeah, the pressure would make it like a fountain, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If it was...
So I can go ahead and cut it through. To the point of no return. Not very pleasant.
No, not pleasant.
So now the pipe's released.
Oh, that didn't come out of it, did it?
So the pipe's released. There's no water flooding out, so now...
Yay!
Because it's not
been sinking.
It's not been...
What are we doing with this pipe?
Oh, it's got to come out.
Ugh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Lovely. Oh, we should have opened the hatch and got it up through the...
That's okay. We hold the two ends up.
Me? Lovely.
Or whoever.
Okay, I'm holding them.
It's not going anywhere. So...
Not afraid of a bit of poo. Even though it's not our poo, because we haven't used it, have we?
No. So now what I'll do is I'll chip away at this and try to get it off because it's sea solid.
Oh no! No, that is poo.
No, it's not. It's it is calcium from urine.
Oh, it looks like poo.
So when I've cut that back, I'll be able to take the pipe off. It's a messy job. And then I'll put the new pipe on and then we'll clean up and it's good to go. New pipe work ready to connect onto the new toilet.
And for the benefit of the viewers, I can, because we don't have smelly vision, I can tell you that it stinks like rotten eggs. It's not very nice.
I think we can all
imagine
what's going on. But
so what's that wire?
That's an electric one.
Oh right, we don't want to be cutting through that, do we?
No. Not yet, anyway.
Ooh.
Right, Let's see if I can.
Okay. What are you trying to cut through there? Is it duplicate?
No, I'm trying to. The pipe is see solid. Oh dear. No wonder the flush didn't work very well. So I'll pop that out of the way.
Yeah, we should have brought a rubbish bag down.
And this, I've got to clear this out, unfortunately. So I've got a screwdriver here.
Lucky you. I suppose you didn't ask me to do it.
Do we have a bag or not?
No.
Nasty.
Shall I go and get one?
Nasty.
Oh God, that poo pipe. Hang on.
So that pipe would have been like that all the way through.
Okay.
Hence, there's a life expectancy on them.
Yeah. It's pretty gummy on the outside. Do we clean that off?
Well, no, it's only. I'll clean these up later. It's a lot of this is grease.
Okay.
They're actually in better condition than I thought they were.
That's good.
I thought that was rust, but it's not. They've
Or
greased.
maybe they've been.
They've greased them up.
Right.
But it's not usually the tap is the problem. There's a butterfly valve in the side of this, inside of these both, and it's the butterfly valve that degrades. So although the handle will turn, the butterfly valve in there sometimes collapses or sticks.
Is that something that we check when the boat's out of the water then?
It's kind of a service situation. If the boat has not been out for many years, you would replace them as a matter of course.
Yeah. Boat was out 2 years ago?
Yeah, but we can't rely on...
No. They probably didn't.
What they may or
Well,
may
they might have checked it, but we don't know if they did.
What they may or may not have done. So, I'm gonna... Do you want to film me putting the pipe on?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Where is it? There.
Oh.
You need to
Yes.
not panic.
I'm not panicking, I just don't want the poo to go on me, really.
So there's the new pipe.
Lovely.
Jubilee clips.
Lovely.
And I always put a bit of washing up liquid. Sometimes it's gone really easy. Sometimes you need to heat them up, the pipe up with a hairdryer or hot water,
Heat gun.
heat gun, that kind of thing to give it a bit of flex. It just depends on how tight these are.
Yeah.
But in past, when I've tried these before, it's been an absolute nightmare. So we'll just see how it goes for a second. It might just go on really nicely.
Let's hope so.
I think I need to get down to that.
Okay.
And it's gone tight, which I don't like.
What, it's gone on there?
No, it's gone on, but it's gone tight. So, let's take it back off.
Why? Why don't you, because it doesn't go fully on, is that what you mean?
Yeah. And it's not liking what I'm doing. Where did I put that washed out liquid?
Behind your back. Over. You did our daughters, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that was a nightmare, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's two of us on it, and we struggled badly.
But did you get it on in the end?
And this one's not being very nice. So we need a plan B, Kirsty, and the plan B is, we've got the hairdryer? We've got a hot air stripper.
There's a hot air stripper.
Okay, so if we pause, get the hot air stripper on it, we'll see if we can get it going a bit freer.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, we're back again with a backup, hopefully a backup plan. And the plan is to warm the pipe. It makes it a little bit more flexible, and then hopefully we then not have to take it back off and do a different kind of situation. So let's try it. Let's see if we've got that warm enough. Let's see if it'll go down a bit more. No. Yes. Excuse the grunting. Great.
Is it on?
So that's on.
Oh, wicked.
So that's a nice little tip for anybody who's changing their
Pipes?
pipes. Try and lube them up. And
don't forget to put the
don't
Jubilee
forget to put the
clips on
Jubilee. It
first.
doesn't really matter, but it's easier if you put the Jubilee clips on first.
Yeah, makes sense that.
So
You're going to tighten it though.
I'm going to try and get out the hole
Oh my god.
without.
Yeah, I fell down the hole yesterday, didn't I? Not there, but in another place.
Well, it wasn't really funny, but yeah, you did.
It was funny because I didn't really get hurt, but...
Did you see where I put the screwdriver?
Screwdriver? There's one over there, look, just on the side.
That's the one.
So, a poo driver, you mean?
The poo driver. That's the old pipe.
Yeah, I'm holding on that.
That's the nice new one. And we just tighten them down.
It's actually really important, isn't it?
For
Like making sure that your pipes and plumbing and things
these
going out.
things, they have been known to, for people who really don't maintain their boats, these pipes, these soil pipes, have been known to degrade. In fact, I had a very good friend whose pipe was degrading, and he wasn't aware of it, and they can actually just fall apart, rot.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're not keyed up on how this system works, then it can sink your boat, literally.
Yeah, I know.
So if the pipe broke and you didn't know, or you weren't at the boat, you know, if you were a weekend boater or whatever, and if the pipe breached, which they do, or can if you leave them too long, and your boat will sink.
Yeah, because there's no way of stopping the water from coming in.
No, the only way to stop the water is to turn off the seacock.
Yes.
So it really pays to make sure that your seacocks and your pipe work
is good.
Are good. So I'll have a clean up now, and that's another job done.
Cool. That's good. It wasn't a very nice job, was it? It was because we didn't show the first bit, which was getting the new pipe to go where the old pipe was, and because of the difficulty of it being under the floor of the toilet, it was actually quite hard, wasn't it?
To feed it through.
Yeah.
But we managed in the end.
Yeah.
It was a 2-person effort.
It certainly was.
Thank you, Kirsty.
That's okay. I will get back to my painting job now.
Okay. I was hoping for a slice of cake and some coffee.
Cup of tea?
Or tea.
Have we got tea?
No.
Ah, well then it's coffee, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well then I'll have to have a break from my painting, I guess.
And for me, afterwards, I'm going to clean up, wash my hands, and
get the poo pipe out.
Get the poo pipe out, and then I'll tighten down some of the plumbing that I did yesterday, and I think we might even do a quick run just to see
yeah, what you did.
if the water runs.
Oh, okay.
If I've got any leaks. I'm sure I will have some leaks, but I won't know till I test it.
Well, that's very true.
And the way I test it is to turn the water back on.
Okay, but bear in mind we're going home later, so...
It doesn't matter. Okay. It's not going to be a torrent of water, Kirsty.
That's fine.
It's going to be a dribble.
Yeah, okay.
At least I hope it's not going to be a torrent
Next
of
week's
water.
video. Our boat sank after all that. All right, well, have fun.
Yeah. Later.
Bye-bye.